It's me again.
And me as well.
Introducing you to Aaron.
Hello.
So, the story with this is that I made a puppy dog eye face at my husband, and as a present for my birthday, he promised to scrapbook with me for the very first time ever if I would play an hour of PlayStation games with him.
Which still hasn't happened. I might mention.
So, obviously the hairy arm is not my one.
A giant freaking head. I have a giant head. A giant head.
So, this is the layout.
So prepare for lots of non-cut things and stuff just taking like 50 times as long as it should.
But you learnt some new things.
Yes.
You learnt to be a cheap ass and take the middle out of paper. So there you go.
It just seems like a waste otherwise.
It does. Good boy. And so, Hairy Arms is attaching some tape. I love how perfectly you put the tape.
And yet I still messed it up. Look at that. See the giant bump in the middle? We'll just smooth that over. No one will notice.
Look, I have to admit, Aaron, you're pretty damn good. He knows who Heidi Swap is. He knows who Amy Tan is. He hears me talking about them so often that he has no choice than to know who they are.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I'm in the works of trying to make him take me to go to Sydney next weekend to see Amy Tan. I'm really, really hoping.
We'll see how we go.
We'll see. No. I don't even know what that was. So I think, okay, so try and figure out your placement.
I really had no clue. I had nothing. I was like, yeah, that looks good.
And so I gave him the Maggie Holmes crepe paper open book 6x6 pad and the what's that
doilies?
big one? The big one, yeah, doilies. I can see the doilies.
I'm pretty sure were not included.
They weren't. He didn't want to be all doily. No. The green pad. I know which one. I just bought it. Can't remember.
That one paper pad.
That one paper pad that time. Yep, so paper.
Colours and things.
What were your thoughts when you were picking the paper?
They were pretty much just this. Oh, that looks like paper. Oh, that looks like paper. Oh, look, more paper. Because I don't know. I'm just like, oh, that one's cool. It's got lots of stuff. It just didn't really... I don't know. I don't really have, like, an eye for this sort of stuff, so...
Ah, you don't have one eye. You have two eyes.
Yeah, no doilies.
No
How about doilies?
So he wanted to use that paper, like the whole circle, but it just wasn't going to work. So, it's making you that tired, isn't it? Are you that bored watching this?
No.
He's yawning his head
It's been
off.
a long day of editing videos.
Yeah, because he's amazing.
Mm.
Choppy. Snippy.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, I'll just go with the thing that is guaranteed straight lines. Thank you very much.
I was quite proud of how you measured this.
How did I measure it again?
I don't know, but you measured it with your brain and it worked out well.
Could have gone disastrously.
Could have. You didn't chop our heads off either of the photo, so that was positive. So he really wanted to get that circle pattern, if you can see it.
I think the part of that green one that I really wanted was the actual gradient, where it goes from...
The ombre.
Yeah, sure, ombre. That's... Yep.
Ombre. We should do voiceovers together all the time. Wow. Yep.
I love it how I was like, yeah, let's use all the circle, and then I completely covered it up with this.
But that's what
Other
scrapbookers
giant
do. They're like, I really am going to do this awesome background. And then they cover it all up.
Wow.
Wow.
Flick.
Time moved forward.
Things happened.
So, are we up to sticking it all together yet?
Possibly.
Almost. Going through the scrap box. How do you guys keep your scraps? I currently just have a container, and I try and go through it as often as I can and use as much as I can because they're just piling and piling. But I won't let myself have more than one container because I know that otherwise I'll just never use them. How do you keep your scraps, Aaron?
In the bin, usually.
Tapey.
So much tape.
Tapey.
So much tape. Wow, it's a lot of tape.
Yeah, that's to make things
I guess
stick.
you want to keep it down, don't you?
Yep. Oh dear. Look, it's stuck down, and
See,
then
some of these things are really cool.
Yeah,
but I didn't
he got all
know
confused.
how to incorporate them.
He got a bit overwhelmed, I think. I got out all the open book stuff. So there's a ribbon thing.
All of the things. Hello. Wow, they're shiny.
They're really
I don't think
glittery.
I used any of those though, did I?
No, you didn't. I wanted
used
you
the
to use
black
those
one?
ones, but you used black ones. Mm.
Yoink.
Yoink. Speaker went funny then.
Huh.
So I was quite proud of you coming up with a title. That was good. So these are... There's some sort of thicker. Amy Tan.
They're really hard to stick down without like deforming the word.
Yeah.
See, I thought they'd have more...
Structure.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that.
But I guess they're just foam, sticky stuff.
You can make it look really, really stupid if you stretch it out. Too funny.
Yeah, that's what I was really trying not to do. I think I managed to do it slightly.
What? Look at that, you!
Soldier Boy would be proud.
Soldier Boy. For all of you watching at home, that was Soldier Boy. Crank that in a white version.
Yeah.
Sticking on all the letters.
Oh, that was another thing. I kind of wanted to position it first and then stick it down, but you can't really like just place it. It sticks pretty much automatically.
Funny that.
So, you know, that's what it's designed to do.
Funny that. If you hear those noises, it's my chair. It's not.
It's the chair.
Yeah.
Heard that a lot.
And then Aaron made me do this little swirly thing.
Which you didn't like, right?
No,
I
I freaking hate it.
Why?
I hate hand-drawn shit in my layouts. Sorry.
I liked it.
It's very you.
It is
Aaron's a
very
scribbler. He likes doodling.
I sketch.
Yeah.
Doodling.
Doodling.
I like to sketch.
You're a doodler.
You're a doodler.
You're a doodler. Giant head! Yeah, it just looks silly. But,
my hair
pretty.
looks so weird from the back. That is really odd. That's not usually like a
view that
vantage
you
point
get.
you see, yeah.
Your hair is very voluminous.
Very bulbous.
He's very bulbous. Our children are going to be gorillas.
Yeah.
Super thick
So much
hair. Anyway, back to scrapping.
Back to searching for things and going, well, I don't really know.
I think you got a bit confronted by the vellumness.
I didn't know.
Didn't know what?
Well, I didn't know where to, like, put stuff. Or whatevs. I just didn't, it's because also I don't know, like, all the different things you have. So
Yeah, they were pretty
it was
bulky
just like, holy
containers
crap,
full.
this is just a giant plate full of
Awesomeness!
scrapping stuff. Yes, I did get very overwhelmed, but we got there in the end.
We did.
Eventually.
And you didn't make that arrow pick my nose, which was handy. Let's see what else you get. Oh, it's stuck there.
Stuck.
It's stuck. Stuckity, stuck. I'm glad you used these leaves too, because I didn't like them. So you
Really?
used them really well though.
Huh.
I didn't know what to do with them. So
He was so annoyed at how easily the rub-on went down too.
I know. It was really annoying. My name is Aaron, and I can do a rub-on on my first turn.
I didn't know it was supposed to be hard. You just like, it just sticks or whatever.
Yeah. You didn't even touch it though. You basically just looked at the rub-on.
Because all I did was push on it a little bit with my finger, and you said, no, rub it with a paddle pop stick. And I'm like, surely it's fine. And then you're like, no, look, it'll start to come off. Bloop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Talking to someone who spent half an hour doing rub-ons today. Wait until you see the new layout that I did. Half a page of rub-ons. Like half a 12 by 12. Yeah. I haven't even showed you
That's very
yet.
different for you.
It is. It's super filled. Yeah.
Super filled?
Super filled. Adding some embellishments.
I had a lot of issues with the dots.
Why?
Or just the placement and stuff.
I tried to give them the hint of putting them in threes. That's what I try to do. I find it looks more even than twos.
Yeah, yeah.
In an odd
Rule
kind of
thirds
way.
and all that, yeah.
Because 3 is not an even number.
Stamps and such.
And then going through the giant container of roller stamps. I love roller stamps. Do you love roller stamps?
Yep. I love lamp. I love roller stamps too, yes.
That's good.
They are cool. You do have a lot of roller stamps, like pretty much every expression you could ever want to.
Yeah, but you need them.
Stamp.
And you know what? I don't have one repeat of expressions.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty damn good.
It's pretty ridiculous.
It's pretty ridiculous. Like your face.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
My favourite one is those big October afternoon turquoisey ones. Why is it so blurry?
I don't know.
Ooh. Focus.
I think it's grabbing at my arm as I lean across.
Oh. Hopefully it will unblur itself in a minute. Hopefully. I think it's almost done.
Yep.
So did you have
Very
fun?
much.
Your first scrapping experience?
I must admit, it was better than I thought it was going to be.
He was dreading it.
Yeah. It's just because I was very overwhelmed and such. Bye. Bye. Bye again. Bye. So many buys. Oh, there we go.
What was your favourite part?
I don't. That's a good
there you
question. Ah.
What was your favourite part?
I actually think going through the 12 by 12s.
What was the part you didn't like?
Haven't I embellished it? It's too hard. There's too many things.
So I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
I like the embellishing part and hate the papers.
Tim Toomey,
signing out. Bye.
Bye. Catch up.